In bio, what I used to tell with my, in my school, whenever you face difficulty with the terminology or maybe too much of detailing, try to correlate with the reality and some story. So just like that, today I'll be telling you some story about genetics and inheritance. Have you heard of these terms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's world is really popular with these terms, right? Genetics, inheritance, biotechnology. This is a very important thing right now. So I will be not going in detailing of the chapter, but I will be covering with you the story of the overall inheritance and genetics. And if you understand the story once, you will be seeing that everything is so easy, right? So let us move.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me share my screen. So I'll be starting with this, with the mean. Let me know if you can see the mean. Can you see?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. So what happened in 1953? Do you know these two persons? Do you know anything about what happened actually in 1953 that changed the world of biology? Today we do biotechnology, genetic engineering, then molecular biology, cancer biology, so many things. But what happened in 1953? Any clue? Do you know these two people?
No, I don't.
I will tell you. Watson and Crick, they discovered the DNA structure. And if it was not there, today's world will not be dealing with so many difficult terminology like biotechnology, genetic engineering, blah, blah, blah. So before we go into the detailing of biotechnology, genetics, so many things, we'll be dealing particularly your syllabus chapter 4, genetic inheritance, that is 4.2.1, principle of inheritance, right? And before we know into the chapter what is there, I will be actually decoding each and every concept for you, or like brushing up your previous knowledge so that you can connect with it, right? So let us start with what is inheritance. What is inheritance? Let us know about following this diagram. Look at this picture carefully and observe. What do you observe from this picture? Can you tell me? What do you observe?
There's two parents and their child, and
Okay.
the child has the same color hair as the father.
Okay. So this is the father, and
Yeah.
yeah, this is the
And the
mother.
mother.
So child got the hair color from the father. Great. Child got the skin color from whom? From mother or father? What do you think from looking at the diagram? What do you think?
The father.
Father. Okay. But what about the face type? Isn't it resembling a little bit of mother, the face type?
Yeah, the face type.
The cutting of the face. No? So what
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, what is inheritance? We got these kind of characters or traits. We call it skin color, hair color, our the way we speak, our height, everything, the way we are. That is passing from our parents to us. And these transferring of characteristic is nothing but inheritance. We inherit these characters from our parents. Isn't it simple? So
Yeah.
inherit means the character we inherit from our parents to us. Is there any doubt, Sarah, till now?
No, none.
You might be thinking I'm going in too much of basic, but I want you to go, in detailing of the chapter, and this is the gateway. You cannot understand the genetics or biotechnology without knowing few detailing or few basic concepts. So I will be telling you that story. So now we got the story of inheritance. Now, suppose I want to make a house. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the architect and I will have a blueprint, right? You can see a blueprint in front of you. Second floor, first floor, the entire building, isn't it? So
Mm-hmm.
what about our body? We got so much complexity. We got so much complexity in our body. So our body should have a blueprint as well. Not only our body, what about other animals also? They should need a blueprint. And what is the blueprint? What is the map of our body? Where is the map? Can you identify the diagram? What is it?
It's our DNA.
Yes, and DNA is kind of the blueprint of our body, having the map of our body, that how we should be, how should I look like, how should I behave, everything, even whatever disease I will carry from my parents. Even though not from parents, maybe in my lifetime I will have some disease, but every answer is hidden inside our DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. I hope you're already aware of the term. Is
Yeah.
there any doubt till now?
Yes, it is.
Now going in much more detail. Let's go. Simple structure. Our body, we have made a diagram here, but I'm not pretty good at it. Anyway, so this is a man, or I can take example of any, any animal also, or even plant also. Aren't we all living being made up of cell? Have you heard of this word cell? This
Yeah.
particular term, cell, right? So cell is the basic unit of our life. Can't we say that? Just like the
Mhm.
buildings are made up of brick, our body is made up of cell. Can you name one organism which is made up of only one cell? Unicellular organism. That's why uni means one and cell.
Yeah.
How? So can you tell me any organism which is made up of only one cell? Unicellular organism.
Um,
Think about it. How
the
you,
red
yeah, yeah.
blood cell.
Okay.
No.
That's okay, fine. Whatever, I'm talking about an organism actually. Red blood cell itself is a cell, but I'm talking about one whole organism is made up of one cell. That is bacteria, amoeba. Have you heard of these terms?
Yeah, I have.
Paramecium. Yeah. So their whole body is like a superman, a superwoman, whatever. Because their one cell is capable of doing everything. But what about us, human beings? Are we made up of one cell, Sarah?
Hmm.
Are we made up
No,
of only one cell?
no, no, no. No, we're not.
We are unicellular or multicellular. What do you think?
We're multicellular.
Great. So here in the diagram, we have taken one cell from the hand of that man. Can you see in that picture? So what is
Yeah.
there in that cell? We know cell membrane, the outer layer, and cytoplasm, obviously the jelly-like structure inside. I hope you are knowing it from the previous grades. And the brain of the cell, the control room of a cell. What?
Nucleus.
Have you heard of this nucleus?
Yeah.
Great. Now, inside the nucleus, there will be actually, if I draw a nucleus over here, what is there in nucleus? Like a thread-like structure like this. We
Hmm.
call it chromatin. Chromatin. Now I'm going deeper in the concept. So we should focus and we should try to know as a story. So our body is made up of cell. Inside the cell, there is a very, very important cell organelle. We call it that is nucleus. And inside the nucleus, there is fine hair-like structure. It's called chromatin. And this hair-like structure will be called chromosome when they get condensed thick. Can you see the structure of chromosome over here? So I repeat, inside the cell nucleus, inside the nucleus, there is hair-like structure called chromatin. And whenever a cell is about to divide, because obviously we are not made up of one cell, we need to make millions of cells. So the cell has to keep on dividing, cell has to make new cells, right? So during the cell division, the chromatin will look like this. Now you tell me, suppose you are going for a traveling, maybe you travel from some place and you want to take a lot of clothes, but you have a very small trolley or maybe small bag. What are you going to do? How you are going to pack your clothes? Very
You'll
small
yeah,
bag.
you'll fold it in very small
Yes,
pieces.
you very good. I like it. So you have used one word called folding, isn't it?
Hmm.
So inside the chromosome, there is our blueprint, that is the DNA. And the DNA has to be folded to accumulate or place inside the chromosome. So what did I say till now? I will repeat one more time. Our body is made up of what? What is the fundamental unit of our body? Structure, fundamental unit? Tell me.
DNA.
No, that is the
Oh,
genetic material. I'm talking about normally we are made up of what? We are made up of
cell. Cell.
cell. Inside the cell, there is a brain of cell. What is the name of the brain of the cell?
The nucleus.
Very good. Inside the nucleus, normally if we see one cell inside, under a microscope or electron microscope, very high power microscope, we are going to see hair-like structure called chromatin. What does it? Chromatin. What does it? Chromatin. But when a cell is about to divide, that chromosome is going to form. That means the chromatin is going to look healthy. Why I'm calling it healthy? Because previously it was very thin, right? Now you see
Yes.
how healthy it is. But in biology, we are not going to call it healthy. We are going to call chromatin got condensed. What we are going to call it? Chromatin got
Condensed.
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 Because
So
we
the
cannot call it. Yes, yes, tell me.
so the chromatin is inside is what makes up the chromosome.
Yes, chromatin is nothing but the hair-like structure. These chromatin only it's getting condensed and making this chromosome. Okay,
Okay.
so they are not two different things, just two version of it. One during normal cell and one during the cell is about to divide because we cannot see this structure, this condensed structure normally in a cell, right? Whenever there will be cell dividing, then only we can see this chromosome, which is a very healthy structure or very condensed structure of chromatin. Understood?
Mhm. Yeah.
And there is DNA, which is folded inside the chromosome because you already told me that DNA is very long and chromosome is so small. How to pack it inside? We need to pack it by folding it. Simple. Is it
Yeah.
simple till now?
Yes.
Great.